Okay, there we go. Oh, welcome everyone. Hi, Angela. Hi, Brad. Great to see you all. Thanks everyone for being here. We'll get started in just a few moments. Gonna make a little adjustment here to something. Again, if you are joining from a place that is not Insight Timer, I invite you to join on Insight Timer where I'll be able to see your comments and everyone else will be able to see your comments. Hi everyone. Hi, Carolina. Hi, Gary. Hi, Viviana. Hi, Mary. Hi, Liz. Thanks for saying hi, friends. Please feel free to say hi. Maybe share something you're grateful for today. Hey, Julia. Oh, great. You made it. Hi, Camille. Oh, yes. Great, great blessings to you, my beloved. So good. I love our time and space together. Hi, John. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Jenny. Oh, yes, it's so late. May this session today be a nice drift into sleep for you. Oh, yeah. Julia shares grateful to be alive. Yes, yes, I feel the same. Grateful you're alive and also grateful I'm alive. And again, friends, if you're not here with us on Insight Timer, I invite you to join us on Insight Timer so that we can all see your comments. So, yeah, while we wait just a few more moments, I invite you to share something you're grateful for in the chat. Hi, Tracy. Tracy shares grateful for you and this beautiful community. And I'm grateful for you, love. Mm. Jenny shares grateful for a better day today. Wonderful. Wonderful, Jenny. Hi, Poppy. Poppy shares, I'm grateful for my body. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Hey, Jen. Great to see you. And I love that in your profile picture, I can see your face. That's a treat. Angela shares grateful for good news from the neurosurgeon today. Awesome. I'm grateful for that too. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Mary shares grateful for awareness and that everything, especially pain, is temporary. Yes. Yes. Hi, Tolkien. Welcome. Okay. Okay, great. Oh, we have some more coming in. Camille shares, I'm grateful for the space where uh where we can up value as we are just like being able to accept all the dark and light parts. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, hi, Rich. Rich shares, just started your Awaken My Heart course this morning. Very nice so far. Oh, I'm so glad. So glad you're enjoying. Bruce shares grateful for health, family, and sunlight. Jamie shares grateful for the sunshine this morning. Oh, it feels so good. Feels so good to be in gratitude together. I know some days it feels very, very difficult to access feelings of gratitude. And of course, that's okay. Sometimes it's just where we're at. And I think that's a good segue into me welcoming everyone and introducing myself for anyone that I'm getting to meet for the first time today. My name is Selena. I lead these live sessions where we come together in community every week, generally on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern slash New York time. I have many, many recordings here on the app. I have two courses: Yogic Practices for a Peaceful Life and Awaken My Heart, A Guide to Living with Self Love. And this space is for us. What a gift it is that Insight Timer provides this space, first of all, where we can come together and be in community. And particularly these sessions, the heart of this time together is to be in a space which we're co creating where we welcome every part of ourselves. We all have, I won't say we all because there are always exceptions. There's never 100% of anything. Well, maybe that's not even true because I just said a never. Anyway, most of us know the experience of rejecting certain things inside of ourselves, whether that's our bodies, the thoughts we have, some emotions that we feel, some of our behaviors, some things from our past. And this is a place for us to really practice acknowledging, being with, and accepting all of these parts of ourselves. That's what we get to do here. We get to practice radical acceptance, radical compassion together. And it's not easy. That's why we practice. Yes. Some days feel easier than others. Some days we are feeling like everything's going our way. We're in the flow. It's easy to feel gratitude. And some days we do not feel that way. Right? I was just speaking about how sometimes it feels very difficult to access gratitude. Sometimes it feels difficult to exist. And this is a safe place to be. Whether you're in exalted joy or feeling like you're lost or in the darkness, this is a place for you. This is a place for us. Oh, I'm coming back to some of your comments. Jay shares, I'm grateful that I'm currently unemployed so that I can spend this time working on myself. Grateful to be part of this community and grateful for my two sons. Oh, I love it, Jay. What a gift and what a perception, right? Like, oh, right. I'm choosing to use this time of unemployment to take care of myself, to nurture, to learn, to grow, to heal. Beautiful. And Camille rephrased, said, to show up, to be vulnerable with our dark and light parts. Yes, love. Yes. Mhm. Viviana shares, grateful to have found you and Saima from this divine space. Oh, that brings me so much joy. Oh, I love hearing that, Viviana, or reading that. For anyone who's unfamiliar with who Saima is my beloved heart, my beloved teacher of over 23 years, who is just an embodiment, not just, is an embodiment of the Divine Mother and the greatest gift in my life other than being alive. So great gratitude to my beloved Ma. Um, coming back. Ilanet shares, grateful for the ability to be grateful in the face of all life experiences. Yes, love. I really hear that. I really hear that. And what a reminder it is for us to just cherish every moment. Yes. Hi, Marthis. Hi, Priyanka. Yes, long time. Lovely to see you. Rich is saying, Rich has a question, and I think maybe what we'll do, since we haven't started with our practice yet, we'll move into Rich's question, and then we're going to take some time to be still together, and yeah, then we'll go from there. Hi, Suleiman. Welcome. Okay, so Rich shares, if you're struggling to feel gratitude on a given day, do you acknowledge that with compassion and let it be, or try some way to cultivate gratitude? That's a great question. I think it's a great question. And I don't think there's one answer. And I think it depends on how each of us feel, right? In each moment. Sometimes it can be really beneficial to think about things we're grateful for, even if we don't feel the gratitude. Now, some days we can't even have a thought of gratitude, right? There's just so much of maybe just so much emotional pain and thoughts about how everything's wrong or bad or we don't like it that we can't even find those thoughts of gratitude. So that for me feels both scenarios, especially the second, feel like opportunities to practice that compassion. Oh man, Selena, I really feel and see how much you're struggling. I just want you to know it's okay. I'm okay with you not being able to feel gratitude. And like what I'm feeling a sense of in this moment is like in that moment to be with what is, like to acknowledge that, like, wow, Selena, I can really feel like you feel so much anger right now. Not you are so angry because you're not your emotions. This is a big one. We talk about this sometimes. Like it's not I am angry. Any two th Whenever we say "I am," 2 most powerful words in any language, we're bringing whatever we say after "I am" into creation. So it's really powerful as a practice in our lives to be very conscious of what we say after "I am." So if you're saying like, "I am tired, I am sick, I am angry," and another version of this is "my anxiety, my depression, my pain." We're bringing these things, well, the latter one's a different story, so I'll come back to that in a moment. So it's not about spiritual bypassing or pretending that we don't feel these things. It's an invitation to recognize that you are not that. You are not the emotion. You are not the contraction. You are not the thoughts. You are a powerful being, however you like to think about that. You're one with creation, you're a soul, you're a being of light. You are connected to everything, however you think about it. You are spirit, you are consciousness, you are not the experience. And it's very powerful to train ourselves to be able to say, I feel angry. I feel sad. I feel exhausted. So we don't identify with the experience and become lost in it. So, coming back to this example of when you're having difficulty accessing gratitude, maybe as you have some compassion for that part of you, you also see what's there. Like, oh, yeah, Selena, I see you feel so angry today. And I get it. And then find your practices, do your techniques to support you in that moment. Maybe you use some different somatic techniques to help move that anger through your body. Maybe you journal just so it starts to come out of you. However, you need to move that energy, be with that. Maybe that's part of the gift rather than trying to force ourselves to feel grateful or to feel happy or whatever it is. Be with what is in the way. And I almost don't like saying it's in the way because it's just part of our paths. That anger might be a messenger. That shame, that fear might be there helping to direct us or helping us to be more aware of parts of us inside that are needing us. So it's not really in the way per se, but it's the thing that is asking for your loving attention before you can maybe access gratitude. So, that was a very long-winded, segued answer, Rich. I hope it, served in some way. And just to complete on that secondary thought about how when we claim our experiences, my anxiety, my sadness, my fear, it's like we're taking it on as something that we own. Do you want to make that who you are? Do you want to be the embodiment of anxiety? And I don't mean this lightly. Like, I'm not just here saying, oh, forget you have anxiety. I'm really asking you if you are a powerful being and you are creating every moment, do you wish to identify with something that is not what you want to experience? And it's not about judgment. I'm not like, oh, you're bad if you do that. It's just, it's consideration of how you want to create your life experience. And if some of you are like, you know what? I call it my anxiety, and that's what feels true for me. Great. I'm definitely not here to try to change your mind. That's with everything that I share here. It's all food for thought. Take the things that are delicious, leave the other things behind. So that was quite a little tangent. I see we have some comments that came in. So I'm just going to come back to those and then we'll move into a practice. Priyanka shares, I started my teaching journey on here, oh, a few months ago around creating community and authentic, meaningful connection in our lives. Oh, that's so beautiful. I had no idea. Um, will you will you send me a message, please? Uh, and send me like a link for one of your lives. I would love to pop in if it works timing wise. That'd be such a treat. Congratulations. And for anyone who hasn't already, I invite you to check out our dear Priyanka's offerings here. Fantastic. Oh, here we have the next live is tomorrow at 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. If anyone would like to join, beautiful. That's so wonderful. Let's see. Rich shares, thank you. So it can be a message or gateway to recognize something else is going on. Absolutely. I feel like that's always an opportunity, right? With anything in our lives, rather than trying to bulldoze or jump over what's happening for us, to have this sense of curiosity and compassion and say, what's here now? What here now is asking for my loving attention? Little reminder, if you're not here with us on Insight Timer, come join us on Insight Timer because we cannot see your comments otherwise. Martha shares, yes, Selena, this is so powerful, and we need to embrace our fear and accept what caused it. Accept and surrender to it. It's not easy, though. Yeah, yeah. I remember a very long time ago, probably when I was still maybe even a child, maybe early teens, but when I was young, I learned this idea of befriending fear. And even like imagining sitting down and like having a cup of tea with fear, really considering that fear is one of our oldest friends. Like we've known fear very intimately for a long time. So rather than rejecting fear, like to sit down and have a cup of tea with fear. And I may have, found moments of relief in that. The thing that has really helped me, though, when that kind of fear comes up, one is different somatic techniques. Because sometimes, no matter what I'm thinking, if my body's in a fear response, it's in the body at that point, meaning that I can't think my way out of the experience, which is really the case for most of our emotional experiences. Oftentimes, we need to feel our way through an emotion rather than think ourselves out of it. Although sometimes we can use the power of mind to totally shift our experience. So the thing that I find helpful for me in those moments of fear, different techniques like let's try this together. If you can move your body, I invite you to join me. This is a wonderful self-soothing technique. So we cross the arms, bring the hands to the tops of the shoulders, and then we're going to brush down to the elbows. I'll lift my elbows so you can see. So we brush down to the elbows, and then we lift the hands, and then we come back down. So let's just do this for a few moments here. Nice and aware. And something that's also really helpful with this somatic technique is to take some breaths in and then exhale through. Take a breath in, not some breaths. Take a breath in and then exhale through the mouth. So we're starting to kind of unwind tension. The sense of starting to let go a little more. Mm. Yeah, let's just continue this for a few moments. So, finding ways to soothe ourselves and also to restore the nervous system. Yeah. Come back to that place of greater regulation where there's an awareness. We're not just lost in the experience, but there's more self awareness, which helps us choose the path to support us best in the moment of that distress. So once I work with the body, and maybe there's more self awareness, some spaciousness between the intensity of the feeling and the fear and the thoughts and all of that, then I might start to work with the mind more and really with my heart, you could say. Or I might just hold my heart. I might say, oh, Selena, it's okay. It's okay to feel so afraid. It's okay. See, what so many of us do in the effort to get out of discomfort is we bulldoze these parts of us that really just need our loving attention. We try to forget that they're there. We try to pretend they're not there. We try to get over it. And sometimes those parts of us just need us to say something loving and kind. This is what I found in my path, that so often the emotional distress and mental distress that I'm inside of in a moment is really just part of me saying, holy shit, Selena, excuse my language. Please just be nice to me. Can you please be kind to me? Can you please be patient with me? Can you please be loving with me? Because the thing is, although we might feel like so much of the pain we experience is because of what someone else has said or done, it's really how we're responding to ourselves, sometimes even more than that. For example, if someone rejects me, the intensity of that feeling of rejection probably is connected to the fact that in that moment, I reject myself. Think about it. When you feel like someone judges you and it hurts your feelings, or when you feel like someone rejects you and it hurts your feelings, what are you doing to yourself in that moment? Do you start to wonder what's the matter with you? Do you start to tell yourself stories about how you're a problem? All of these things that are happening that cause so much pain, the intensity of them is usually because that's how we're treating ourselves. So, whether it's fear or judgment or whatever it is, can we be kind with ourselves? Can we practice compassion with ourselves? Right. Yeah. Laura. Hi, Laura. Laura's sharing. Yeah. Like it's my fault. Right. We start to beat ourselves up. Someone does something that feels hurtful, and then we just add on to that. So we have this beautiful opportunity to create a more loving relationship with ourselves. Some of you have heard me share this story before. There was a time that I was part of this youth teacher group where we were the teachers, and then we had other youth part of the group, but we were like the leaders of the group. And one of the biggest behavioral patterns and energies that I've worked with a lot in my life. I'd like to think that it's shifted and transformed tremendously, but it was the energy of arrogance, the behavior of arrogance. Which, by the way, if you're not aware of it, arrogance is really rooted in fear. Like think about it like a bird that has to puff up their chest right around other people. It's rooted in fear. It's rooted in deep insecurity when people are arrogant. And I'm sharing that because oftentimes we'll judge people and say, oh, that person's so arrogant. They're so awful. They're so this and that. And of course, through the beauty of compassion, we can start to see, oh, that person is like a 2-year old who's really afraid and they're acting from that place inside of their psyche and their being. So coming back, I was one of the leaders of this group. And, being a know-it-all was has also been something I feel like I've worked with tremendously. I'm sure there's still some of that in there, but being it like knowing everything, needing to be right, which is also rooted in fear. Then anyone else relate to that here? Does anyone else know the experience of needing to be right? Am I the only one who's ever felt the need to be right? Thanks, friends. Don't leave me hanging here. So, that need to be right is also rooted in fear, right? So we were in this meeting as the leaders with other youth who were participants. And I remember I said something and I addressed the group and I said something like where I brought the other leaders into my expression of my statement, like, oh yes, we feel this way about something, or we feel this way about you, whatever it was. By the looks on my leader, co-leaders faces, it was very clear that what I had just said did not resonate for all of them. And I actually had the leader next to me, who's one of my dearest friends to this day. She was like, actually, da 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 da. And I remember walking, and I can even kind of feel a taste of the feeling of what happened to my body as I retell a story. By the way, another Selena tangent segue here. Recognize this is what happens, my friends. When we retell stories, we reactivate it in our nervous systems, in our minds, emotions, hearts, brains. So be very aware of the stories that you're telling yourself. This is an invitation. Again, there's no right or wrong here. My invitation is be so aware of the stories that you repeat. Do you repeat the painful experiences that you've had, whether only in your mind or out loud to others? When you speak with people in your life, are you recounting all of these painful things that have happened? Are you continuously complaining? Are you gossiping? Recognize that every story you tell is informing your nervous system how to feel. Every story you tell is informing your heart, your beautiful, precious, tender heart, how to feel. So I left that meeting feeling all sorts of contraction. I felt I felt ashamed, I felt embarrassed. I felt, "Oh my gosh, this is just like the worst." And I was walking, it was a conference at a hotel, and so I was walking back to my hotel room just feeling all of this contraction of shame, which by the way was also a very big pattern in my body for a very long time. And then I just had this beautiful wisdom thought come into my awareness, and it said, "Can I love myself?" I don't know if it said love myself. I think it was, "Can I accept myself even when others are judging me? Can I accept myself even when others are judging me?" And this thought has become a profound teaching in my life. And it led to the deeper awareness that the reason that moment really hurt is because what I was doing to myself. "Oh, Selena, I can't believe you said that thing. Oh, Selena, there's something wrong with you. Oh, Selena, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, Selena, you're you're arrogant. Oh, Selena, whatever, right? All whatever. I don't even remember what they were, but I'm sure there was a slew of judgmental thoughts that I was directing toward myself, and I was suffering because of it. Sure, other people were judging me, but the pain was coming from me judging me. So in that moment, I really got to practice accepting myself wholeheartedly, fully, even if others were judging me. And how do you think I felt? How do you think I felt when I practiced accepting myself in that moment, even though I had felt that others were judging me? How do you think I felt? Would love to hear in the chat. And again, if you're not on Insight Timer, I'm sorry I can't see your comments, but please come over if you like. Yeah, Camellia shares freedom, empowered. Hi, Viva. What else do you think I felt? Inner peace and held, whole, tenderness, better. Hi, Jacqueline. Yeah. Mariano, consoled. Yeah. So, can you see this for yourself, my beloveds? What if that intensity of pain that we feel when others are judging us isn't because of them judging? What if you are the one who has the power of healing already inside of you? And that by you meeting yourself with compassion, with acceptance, with love, and discontinuing all of those judgmental thoughts, what if all of that is what gives you the freedom, the peace that your heart is longing for in that moment? What if you have all the power of healing right inside of you? Isn't that beautiful? And I know some of you might be like feeling this sense that it's hard to imagine that for yourself. But everyone who shared in the chat what you thought I would feel, I imagine you would feel that too, right? That's how you can even have a consideration of how I would feel because you know deep down that's how you would feel if you were able to meet yourself in that way. Wow, we are 30 minutes in. We've just been going from one Selena tangent to another. It all serves, yes. We've had some beautiful questions and shares coming in. Let's see here. Yahia shares, of course, and it's childhood coping mechanism. I've journaled about it, and it appears that it was a fear of protection from ridicule. Yes, yes, yes. All of these tender parts of us that our protectors are trying to care for. Yes, 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 yes. Marthy shares, yes, Selena, that is exactly what I said to myself to overcome the painful situation. I felt whole. That's beautiful. I can feel the meditation energy dropping in. Beautiful. So let's take a few moments to be still together. Thank you all so much for your shares and your energy, your presence, your love. Thank you for being here. Okay. Hmm. Let's move into the centering technique. This is this ancient yogic technique that is so powerful for bringing us into greater alignment. Let's bring the palms to touch at the heart center. If you can't move your body, you can just visualize this. Take a deep breath in. Exhale slowly. Inhale your right hand all the way up, straight up through center. Left hand comes down by navel, fingers point up. And then exhale slowly all the way to the heart where the palms touch. Inhale, left hand up, right hand by navel. All the fingers point up toward the sky. Exhale slowly to come back to the heart. Inhale, right hand up, left hand by navel, fingers point up. Maybe open the chest, reach that upper arm up. Exhale really slowly. Come back to the heart. Palms touch. Close the eyes and breathe. Feel the fingers and palms touching. Relax your hands down. Roll one shoulder up, back, and down, and then the other shoulder and elbow if you want up, back, and down. Let's actually do that another time. So, if you can, actually lift your elbow up toward the sky to really open the shoulder. Do one side at a time, and then relax the shoulders back and down. If you wish, allow the hands to be in the lap with the palms facing upward toward the sky. Feel your shoulders dropping down, your lower body becoming heavy. Allow a space between the teeth, maybe the lips as well. Feel how that releases the jaw. If you wish, gently touch the tongue to the roof of the mouth just behind the upper teeth. This position with the tongue helps to keep the jaw relaxed and also creates this movement of energy through the central channel of the body. Slow your breathing down, deepen it. Maybe allow your exhalations to be a little longer than the inhalations. Bring your awareness to your heart center. Feel the beating of your heart, the life force of your heart. Imagine that your physical heart and your heart center, this space in the center of the chest, there's this magnificent, vibrant, golden light in the heart. It's this, it's just like liquid golden light. It's sparkling, it's pulsating, it's so vibrant. And then imagine or feel that from your heart center, there's this beautiful tube of golden light that moves up from the heart, up through the crown of your head, up through maybe the ceiling, into the clouds, into the atmosphere, all the way into the cosmos. There's this beautiful golden pillar of light from your heart that it reaches to the stars. And in the cosmos, This pillar of light meets with this magnificent light, this light that is like the brightness of 10,000 suns. Maybe you see it as this vibrant golden light or crystalline light, this light that embodies a profound warmth, a feeling of love that almost feels beyond this world. This magnificent sun of light is you. It's not something outside of you that you need to beg for help from or pray to. This is your own magnificent light. And this light is the embodiment of all of the qualities that align with our highest selves: peace, harmony, joy, love, forgiveness, compassion. All of these qualities and more are the essence of this light that you are. It's who you are. And I invite you to imagine, even feel that this light loves you. This light loves you so. And this light is always giving to you, even if you feel completely alone or in the dark. This light of who you are is always here, loving you and ready to serve you. Part of having a human incarnation is free will. And so, all of our beloved guides and angels, even our ancestors at times, can't do anything unless we ask for help. This is a certain teaching that you may have heard before. So we practice now welcoming the light of our own beloved self. Imagine or feel this light in its magnificence and its glory starting to cascade down from in the cosmos through this pillar of light that's above you, through the clouds, maybe through the roof, the ceiling, all the way into the crown of your head. This light moves down into your heart, making the light of your heart brighter than ever before. You are a natural healer, and you can direct this light to heal any area of your life, whether it be your physical body, thoughts, emotions. From your heart, guide this light, command this light to fill every cell of your body. Oh, my beloved light, I request that you activate vibrancy, perfect health, harmony in every cell of my body, every fiber of my being. And instantly, all of your trillions and trillions of cells are vibrating with this light. Oh, my beloved light, I request that you heal this part of my life. Thank you for bringing harmony, peace, love, understanding, forgiveness, whatever it is you're needing. Welcome this light. Direct this light to serve you. And we'll spend the next few moments in silence for you to, from your heart, lovingly direct this intelligence of your own light to heal, to bring love, and to bring harmony. See this light or feel this light washing away all that no longer serves and invigorating whatever it is that you're bringing into your life, into your body, your mind, your heart, your soul. You can call on the specific qualities for this light to activate in you: health, joy, passion, compassion, peace, aliveness, clarity. Welcome the light to serve you. Direct it with your love. And be so grateful to this light. Be so grateful to you, this light that is you. See your whole body completely enlivened in this light, like every part of your physical body is glowing. And then see this light expanding out into your subtle bodies. So, all of your energetic bodies that are outside of your physical body are also vibrating, pulsating in this exquisite light you are. See your brain completely enlivened in this light, every part of the brain, every nook and cranny vibrating in this light. And say to yourself, I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. Anchor this light in your emotional body. So all of the qualities of feeling are held in this light. Consciously anchor this light in your mental body. So all thoughts are held, are washed in this light. Now, for these last few moments, I invite you to consciously direct this light to any relationship or area of your life where you have been feeling challenged or struggled. And just see this light pouring into that area of your life. If it's a relationship, see the whole relationship, both of you and the relationship between you, completely enveloped in this light. Knowing that this light brings those qualities of love, of harmony, of peace, and you can activate the qualities you wish. If it's something with your work, see it completely enveloped in light. Just a few more moments here. Use the power of your intent and awareness. So beautiful. Bring your awareness back to your body, to your heart. Offer your deep gratitude to your light. And you may even wish to say, my beloved light, I give you permission to embody me fully. My beloved light, I give you permission to embody me fully. Fill me with you every moment and help me remember to call on you. Help me remember I am light. If you can, I invite you to hold your heart with your hands in such a loving way. And again, offer yourself gratitude, your light, and also you, however you think of yourself, your personality, your mind. Offer all parts of you gratitude, knowing that who you are today in your journey is because of all parts of you. And even if you're in a challenging moment, let's remember that those past parts of you are the ones who are going to help you get through this. And the future parts of you who blossom more and more into who you wish to be, they are also serving you. You are so loved. You are so, so, so loved and supported. If you like, massage some very slow, sweet circles on your heart center. Take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth with a sigh. Mm. Another breath in and sigh. Move your body in any way that feels good. And when you're ready, take as much time as you need. When you're ready, open the eyes. Hmm. I could stay in that space with eyes closed forever. Do love being together with eyes open. Ah, how was that? Mm. Tracy shares so beautiful. Viva shares lovely. What are you aware of in your being right now? What are you aware of inside? What are you aware of in your relationship with yourself right now? Northeast shares, thank you. It felt so balanced and peaceful. Bruce shares calmness. What gift have you just given yourself in this time? Viviana shares tranquility. Julia shares, whatever you do, never ridicule anyone. Hear out what they have to say. Mm. Is that what came up for you, love, in your experience? And I would also invite that when we're having that awareness about how to be with another, I feel like that's a really big invitation to also turn it around, right? When we feel that strongly about something that's outside of us, there's usually a turnaround. Whatever you do, never ridicule yourself. Hear out what you have to say. Oh, it's just so tender, both sides. Thank you for sharing that. Camille shares, I'm bathing in the light. Oh, thank you, Marthies. Thank you for your donations, my loves. They do help, they support me, so thank you. Liz shares, thank you. I feel more connected and accepting of where I'm at. Beautiful, my love. Isn't that kind of the greatest gift we can give ourselves, to be more accepting of where we are, whether it feels dark or light or happy or not happy, whatever it is. Tracy shares, being with the light of my soul. Denise shares, thank you for the reminder that we are the light. Yes, we. Jay shares, current state. I am light. I am yellow. I am peace. I am so very grateful. Love it. Love it, everyone. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Jacqueline shares feeling softness and strength. Beautiful. Northeast shares, we are stardust. Brad says, thank you, Selena. I really enjoy your stories. I find them relevant and quite relatable. Good lessons to discover and remember. Yeah, I'm so glad. So glad it helps. We all go through so much, you know. Glad, love. Oh, thank you, Julia. And I forgot to mention it today until now, but something very exciting is happening with Insight Timer that I'd like to warmly welcome you to. So Insight Timer, it'll be happening soon. I thought it would be up already, but it hasn't come out yet, but it's coming soon. Very exciting. Insight Timer is launching a new feature on the app where you will be able to join retreats that instructors are offering, which is so exciting because, as I mentioned last time, you know, some of us are here for the first time together. Some of us have been here on the app for years together. And after all of this virtual time, to have the opportunity to actually be together in person, like my heart is just like bursting out of my chest. It's such an incredible gift that Insight Timer is creating for us. So, very soon, you'll be able to check out and register for my upcoming retreat in Bali, April 5th through 12th of next year, 2025. It's a week long retreat at Michael Franti's Retreat Center. It's a luxury retreat center in Bali. And we're going to just drop in for a week of this self love, compassion, play, joy, rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, all of it. And I'm so thrilled and so grateful that Insight Timer is creating this for us to be able to be together. Hey, Jane. Hey, Monica. Yeah, it's so exciting. I'm so grateful. So grateful we get to be together in person. So, yeah, so keep your eyes out for that. It's going to first launch on the website version of the app, and then it will eventually make its way to the app. So keep your eyes out for that. Opportunities to be together and to join for my Bali retreat. Hey, Jack. Yeah, it's going to be heaven. Yeah. Yeah, Richard says, "What a great move by IT, virtual to IRL connections." Absolutely. It's where we're going, you know. The virtual has served us so profoundly. It will continue to serve us profoundly. And of course, what many of us have been reminded of through all this time of COVID and moving into a lot of remote work and so many things that make us have less human interaction is that the in real life connections are such an important thing for our lives, for our nervous systems, for our development, for our nurturing, for our play, for our joy. So, yeah, Insight Timer is really just continuing to gift us with so many things. Um, Priyanka's asking, is this your retreat or hosted by Insight Timer? It is my retreat. So that's what's coming out. It will be that you'll be able to join retreats of others through the app. And I'm sure there will be other Insight Timer hosted retreats as well, which is exciting. So many wonderful things to come, my friends. So it's time for us to complete. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for your love, your vulnerability, your being here just as you are. It's such a gift to be together. And of course, if you've been someplace not on Insight Timer, we haven't seen any of your comments, we love you and welcome you to join us on Insight Timer so that we can see your comments. Let's see, anything to leave us with today? Yeah, actually, I took an incredible, truly life transforming course with my beloved teacher, Saima, last weekend. And I personally had some of the most profound breakthroughs of my life working with my inner child, just being in the grace of my beloved Saima and that work. I've done inner child work literally since I was 9 years old because my beloved mama, who, by the way, little plug, both of my parents are on here on the app. They're my beloveds, Sandy Magrum and Jonas Magrum. They both lead live sessions. They are both um, incredible teachers and loves, and I warmly welcome you to join their lives because they are such a gift. You can imagine if parents have a lot to do with how many of us turn out, and some of you think I'm maybe all right, then you can kind of guess what my parents are like. Yeah, inner child since I was an outer child. Yeah, my mom guided me through inner child work starting at 9 years old. So I've been doing it for a long time. Um, and I really just I found a part of myself I didn't know was still in there. Yeah. So that's a whole other story. But I have a question for you. This was a question that was posed during the retreat that I was on or the online course. It was in person also, but I was online. So here are the two questions. Feel free to write them down if you wish, and then journal on them, meditate on them, think about them. Thanks, Brad. Brad thinks I'm all right. Thanks. So here are your two questions, my friends. Mm. Thanks, Camille. Camille says I'm pretty cool. I'll take it. The first question, what am I awakening to? So go ahead and write it down if you wish. What am I awakening to? What am I awakening to? And then after you really sit with that, hey, Andrea, then what is holding me back? What is holding me back from what I'm awakening to? So your first question is, what am I awakening to? And the second is, what is holding me back? Yes, Jack, Camille would know about cool. It's true. Oh, thanks, my love. You're also divine, aren't we? And that leaves me with the final thing to leave you with today, although I'm never really leaving you because we're right here, aren't we? That's not really where your heart is, but pointed to my heart chakra. So on this behind on the back of this beautiful picture of my beloved Ma, which many of you get to look at because I like to show it and I like to look at it, is this beautiful quote that says, "The divine reveals itself to each of us in the form of love. The divine reveals itself to each of us in the form of love. Her Holiness Saima. It's probably backwards for you, isn't it? That because my screen isn't flipped. I mean, can you see that or is it backwards for you? I always mirror you thinking my screen is flipped. You can read it. Okay, good. So it's a good thing I mirror you when we do the centering technique. Great. Beautiful. All right, my loves. Hi, Laura. So, Om Ji Saima. Camille wrote that in the chat. And this is something we say in our community with Saima, which ultimately means I honor the divine feminine in you. I honor the divine feminine in me. We all have all of the energies and we are awakening those qualities. So I honor that. Om Ji Saima. Om Ji Saima, Julia. Ah, yeah, that's it. I love you. I'm so grateful. Always so grateful. Thank you. We'll be together next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Chi Senma Jacqueline. And until then, come play with Insight Timer and me on Instagram. We both have regular posts to uplift your mind, body, heart, and spirit. And yeah. Yeah, and remember, friends, Priyanka has her lives. There's one tomorrow. Do you have them weekly, love? You want to just pop it in the chat again? Just give us a quick reminder of what your name is on the app and when we can join. I think I'm going to be in session tomorrow, unfortunately, at the time that you're leading your session. I believe I have a client at that time. Hi, Mel. Bye, Mel. Hi, Jane. Okay, so Priyanka's sessions are weekly. You can find her under Priyanka Rose, and the sessions are usually on a Thursday, but sometimes on a Wednesday or Tuesday. So just keep your eye on her profile page. Same place you find my live session schedule on the profile page under the events tab. And it looks like the session tomorrow is at 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. So just keep an eye on the live events. And there are different themes around relationships, friendships, connections, growth, and so on, and good vibes. And sometimes guinea pigs or oracle cards. Oh, I love that. That's great. Oh, oh, Andrea, Selena, you are my favorite teacher and soul. Oh, on IT. We'll save up for Bali. Oh, my love. I love you. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed by your love, my friends. I'm so, so, so blessed with your love. Thank you. I cherish you and I love you. I love you so, so grateful. I'll see you next week or whenever we get to see each other again. See you soon.